Hello guys, and welcome back to another top 10 winning products video. And in this one, I found you guys some super hot products that are gonna make you guys some money in November 2023. So I've spent the past couple of days researching to find some really good, unique products for you guys. And on top of that, I've made sure that every single one of these products I've validated and found some actual statistics that show other competitors are making some serious money with these products right now. Now, I've noticed a lot of my audience are really enjoying these top 10 winning product monthly videos. So I've gone ahead and made you guys a completely free PDF which has 25 product opportunities that can make you a lot of money over the next 3 months. Now inside this PDF, for every single product, I go through the benefits of that product, a link to a competitor ad, and a link to the supplier so you can source the product. And genuinely guys, I spent a long time trying to find these brilliant products, so I really hope you guys find this value. And remember, it's completely free, there's no strings attached. So just click the link down below, sign up, and it'll be sent to your email immediately. All right guys, so product number one is an engraving pen, and what I've got here is an ad that has gone pretty much viral. It's got 2.7 million views. Very simple video. It just shows what the product does, but it's an engraving pen that allows you to basically make engravements on ceramic, on wood, on metal, even on glass. And the reason I like this product is because it's clear who the target audience is for this, and it's artists. And so because it's very obvious who the target demographic is for this product, it means that if I want to launch a campaign on Facebook and run paid ads, that it's very easy to select the interest targeting for that campaign, and so I can get it in front of the right people a lot more easily. And guys, look, people lie but numbers don't. These guys are making an absolute killing. So the ad I just showed you is a store called Kulia, if I pronounce that correctly. And on Shop Hunter, you can see in the past month, the store has generated $534,000. That's $500,000 in revenue in a single month. And you can see they've got a few different products, a few different upsells for this specific product. But really, it's a website that's centered around this one product. They just have a few things to upsell customers. And so you can see here that this main product, the actual pen itself, has generated $212,000+ in the past month, which is just crazy. Like, I don't know what other validation you guys need to believe that this thing has potential. Seeing those numbers just tells me that there's a crazy demand in the world, and I think this website has branded themselves very well. So taking a look at the website, this really comes across as a website where this is the exclusive and only place to buy this product, which is exactly what you want from a one product store. But obviously that's not the case, because we know that this is a product that you can source on AliExpress, on CJ Dropshipping. So it's really easy to make it seem like you're the only website to buy this product, but that's not necessarily the case. And just scrolling down, I think they've done a brilliant job. Like, they've got some really nice gifts here. You can see that there's a gif here of it being used to make engravements on glass, on wood, and sharing some benefits. You know, its versatility, portability, it's got USB charging, it's small, ergonomic, lightweight. I mean, they've branded this product very well. This is a brilliant product page. So if you guys want to test this product out, I'd definitely come and look at this website for inspiration. So on AliExpress, we can see that it's being sold for $41.31, which is quite high, but I really think you can get away with retailing this at around $69.99, even $79.99, depending how good your website is. Now, this store is selling it for approximately $69.99 USD, which gives a profit of approximately $28.68, which is healthy enough, especially if you're going down the TikTok organic route, because you're not going to have any marketing costs to incur to be able to get yourself a sale. Now guys, the reason I wanted to make this the first product I go through is because I genuinely think this one has massive potential. I mean, you saw the numbers. You can see this competitor doing it very well. Their product site is brilliant. Their ad is doing very well. And the numbers that they're pulling on the website is just insane. So be sure to do your own research for this product and consider selling it on your own store, because I definitely think it can make you guys a lot of money. So that brings us on to product number two, and that is the water blaster. Now, you may have seen this product recently on TikTok because it's been absolutely blowing up, but I really think that there's still so much demand for this. And people tend to love products like these on TikTok, but you can see you just fill it up with water and it blasts out some massive shots of water, which is pretty cool. But it really reminds me of this gun that also went viral, which you may have seen as well. But this was a similar sort of product. It went absolutely crazy. It eventually ran out of stock in China because of how many people were actually buying it in the West. It was just crazy in high demand. And so it kind of reminds me of that product. And so I definitely think there's an opportunity with this, and it's going to continue to grow over the next couple of months. And again, guys, let the numbers speak for itself. In the past week, they've generated $7,385 from these three designs on this specific website. And look how basic the website is. We don't even have any reviews. The color name, red upgraded, blue upgraded, it just sounds so bad. I don't think they've done any copywriting for this. The title looks too long. They've even kept this, which, as you guys know, if you've designed stores on Shopify, I always advise to delete this. I don't think it actually looks nice. But just scrolling down, they've just copied and pasted the details clearly from AliExpress on the website of the supplier. And so guys, the fact that these guys have made $7,000 in a week from this really crap website means that you guys can come in and design something of high quality, give off a much better perceived value, and then create some really, really good TikTok videos just like these guys are doing. If we just go on their actual page, you can see that they're just posting a bunch of products that are taking them to the website. But if you made a TikTok that was promoting this specific product and posted every single day videos of this gun, which will be pretty easy to do because it's a pretty easy thing to make fun content around. You know, you just need to kind of fill it up and shoot it in different scenes and different angles with, you know, different shots on your phone. And I think you guys can get so much free traffic just from posting this way on TikTok. And on AliExpress, the fact that the rating is 4.9 is a good indication. Obviously, we haven't had thousands and thousands of reviews, so it's not that representative, but the fact that these 15 people are very satisfied with the product tells me that you're not going to have a lot of problems necessarily with the quality of the product. And to me, it gives off the impression that it's something of better quality, considering it's a bit higher price, and it just looks like a very well-designed product. Now, in terms of margins, this supplier is selling it for $36.76, and in my opinion, I'd retail this at around $59.99. I think that's very, very reasonable for a product like this, assuming, you know, your website design is of good quality, because again, we all know that a very, very good website design makes a massive impact on the perceived value, which means that they're going to be willing to pay more when they visit your site. And so with these numbers, the profit on every single sale will be $23.23. And again, guys, with this one specifically, I really advise for you to start off with TikTok Organic. Just simply order the product, get it to your house, pull out your phone, decide on the type of video you want to do. And again, you could just check out this company right here and just find the products that they promote the gun and see the kind of videos that they've done. Make videos similar to this, which is pretty cool. It just gives you ideas and inspiration on the kind of things you want to do. And then you can just film it in your own home and just do that every single day. And I guarantee you'll get traction. You'll get visitors on your website. And if your website is optimized for conversion, meaning you have reviews and you have some upsells, you want to add some very nice gifts, these little sort of things make a massive difference. So you want to have a good design, then you're definitely going to be able to make some money with this product if you do it that way. Now that brings us on to product number 3, and this one is a 4K projector. Now you guys may have seen this on TikTok. I've seen so many projector products on TikTok go viral, but they're sort of substandard quality compared to this one. This one is a 4K projector, and it's gone absolutely viral on this TikTok page. So you can see that they've just posted videos of this projector every single day, and just look at the numbers they're pulling in from just regular posts. I mean, 4,727 people. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but that's 4,727 people. Out of those people, maybe 4% are interested and they go to the site, and then 1 or 2% actually buy it. That's still completely free traffic where you're not paying for the marketing. And they've tried some sort of gimmicky videos. I mean, this is like a fake, weird looking weekend. And that definitely hooks people in because they'll see the weekend looking weird as hell and think, what the hell is this? I need to see what is happening in this video. And it's a very smart hook. But look, they've just tried so many different videos. Some of them have gotten a lot of traction. Some of them have gotten less, but they've gotten 44,000 followers. That's completely free attention, completely free traffic. And so let's take a look at one of their videos. I mean, this one got 427,000 likes. And to me, it just seems so basic. They literally just showing the projector in use with a really, hook of a background sound of, I don't know where that sound is from, but it's just someone gasping, and that kind of just locks you in to think, okay, what is so interesting? And 5-second video, 400,000+ likes, completely free attention to their website. And just taking a look at their website, you can see it's really, really well structured. I mean, this looks like a professional website, doesn't give off any sort of cheap dropshipping vibes. They've got straight into the reviews here, some testimonials, 130-inch screen, home cinema experience, some nice graphics. I mean, it's a nice website. There's definitely ways to improve it, in my opinion. I think the product section up here looks very good, but I would add a lot more reviews. I definitely like that they've branded the product around their specific brand name, so it looks like it's kind of exclusive to their website. These little things definitely give off make a massive difference on the conversion rate. And you can see they're offering a 90-day money-back guarantee, which incentivizes a lot more people to buy it, especially because it costs a fair amount of money. And again, guys, numbers don't lie. In the past month, these guys have generated so much money from this projector. You got $19,000 plus approximately from this projector alone, only in US and Canada, not to mention EU. They made an additional just under $2,000. I mean, this product is absolutely killing it. And again, it's quite obvious based on this TikTok page that a lot of their traffic is coming directly from TikTok. So the opportunity for this is so easy. You can just order this product, do exactly what they're doing, design a website of better standard than them, and you can definitely be pulling in a percentage of these numbers. Now, before we get into the margins, one thing I definitely want to highlight, and this is always a good indication for you guys, is you can see how positive the reviews are for this product. I mean, they've had 4,200 plus reviews, over 10,000 sales, and a 4.8 rating. Now, on AliExpress, this tells me that this is a very, very, very high quality product. And obviously it kind of shows, considering that the cost of it is pretty high. But the good thing about this is the people that buy it from your website are going to be very satisfied and pleased with the quality of this product. And so when we consider the shipping on top of the product cost, the cost of this product to ship will be $62.15, which is pretty high. And honestly, I'd look for a region of around $89.99, maybe $99.99 to sell this product. And that's pretty much around the price of what they're selling it here, because considering that this number that you see here is in GBP and not in USD, I think that around $89.99, maybe $99.99 US dollars is a good retail price. But if I was going to start testing this, I'd start off with $89.99. As the demand and the sales pick up, then I'd start to increase that price and increase my margins. And now that brings us on to product number 4, which is the anime glasses. Now, this is something that I think is a good product to sell, just because on TikTok, I think it's going to garnish a lot of attention. It definitely is very appealing to kind of just see the glasses in action. So you can see that this TikTok page is just posting again and again the same sort of videos, just wearing these glasses. And I'll show you an ad example so you can see the kind of product that this actually is. So you can see his basic glasses just lights up, gives off this anime vibe. And all he's doing in all of his videos is just putting on the glasses, turning it on, and doing some sort of laugh or some weird emotion. You know, it's a very basic style of content to make, and you can post every day with minimal effort. I mean, what do you really have to do? You put on the glasses, record it, make some sort of funny face, add some music, maybe some text. I mean, it's very easy to make content like this, and you always have to consider that when picking the product that you want to sell, because you have to think about the way you're going to promote it. And with this one, again, I definitely go with TikTok organic. Super easy to make content on. And so taking a look at the numbers, in the past month, they've generated $8,321 on their store. And it's very clear to me that all the traffic has just come from TikTok. I mean, they've amassed over 480,000 likes and 21,000 plus followers from just posting this basic content. So again, guys, this is another easy one to replicate. Just head over to AliExpress, buy the product, get it shipped to your home, start making content, post every single day, and you can be pulling in 8,000 plus a month very easily with not a lot of effort. And just look at their website that's generated $8,000 plus a month. I mean, it's got no reviews, the images are very basic, there's nothing really special about it. It clearly gives off dropshipping basic website style design vibes. And so just scrolling through it, there's just nothing special about it. So you guys can definitely come in, create better videos on TikTok, create a better website, and just outperform these guys and make way more money than what they're making every month. Now, in terms of margin, it's quite frustrating that it's being sold for what it's being sold for, because $6 for the product cost plus $4 to be shipped to the US comes to about, let's say, $10.04 in product cost with shipping. And I think that's pretty high. And on top of that, the fact that the reviews has only 2 and it's 4-star rating is a bit of a red flag for me. But nevertheless, there's clearly a demand for this. So what I would do is I would retail this to start off with at about $24.99, $29.99, which isn't a very healthy margin, but I think it's going to be very difficult to get away with even more than that. These guys are selling it for 19 GBP, which is approximately 23 USD, which again, it's kind of, I think it's going to be quite hard to exceed that number. You're not going to be able to retail this for more than $30 in my opinion. I think it's going to be very hard to encourage people to buy these for more than that, because it is a very basic product and it still comes across that way when you're showing it in content. And that brings us on to product number 5, which is the Magic Stick. Now, this is a product that honestly took my attention. This is something that I would buy just for the fun of it, but just watch this video so you understand exactly what this product is. It's just a very small portable tool that you can keep in your pocket, and it transforms into this massive stick within a button. And I think that's pretty cool. I mean, this is something that is just, you can brand it as like a party trick and have people buy it just so that they can show their friends and, you know, shock their friends, because it's just a cool kind of gadget. It's not something that you absolutely need. Now, the fact that this generated 1.4 million views and got 29,000 likes just tells me that this is a product that's going to be easy to garnish attention with online. So I personally think that this would do very well on TikTok. Again, these kind of gimmicky, cool gadget products do very, very well on TikTok and get a lot of attention. So again, you can easily, another product you can make easy content on, just show the product in action. You can even have videos showing it to your friends and showing them their reaction and having them be shocked about how cool it is, etc, etc. I mean, all these things are just easy content ideas. And just taking a look at this website, very, very basic. I think a lot of the money for this sort of product is in upsells because it's such a cheaply retailed cost. So $14, 74 GB, no, £14, 74 GBP is approximately just under $18 is the retail, and on AliExpress it's being sold for $1.38, which is pretty cheap. So when we factor that in, it's about 15-16 USD profit margin on every sale that they're making for this. But I think a lot of the money is in the upsells and offering 2 or 3 as a bundle, but giving them a discount on that bundle just increases your average order value and makes you way more profitable. This is definitely a product you want to add a lot of gifts for on your website, and they've done very smart in the angling of this. I mean, a self-defense must-have. They're making out that this is something that can be used as a weapon, so that can appeal to a certain audience. And they're just showing it in different use cases, showing it expanding from something tiny, exploding into something massive and long, and then being used in like different cool ways. So definitely something to add a lot of gifts for on your website. That's going to definitely increase your conversion rate, because again, to me, this just seems like a cool product. Even I would buy it just for the fun of it. But one thing I definitely noticed from this site is that they could have used higher quality images. I mean, these images are just so not appealing to look at. The main product images, I mean, the GIFs down below are brilliant, but these images just look so basic. So be sure to try and edit your images on your product page to look a lot more premium than this, because I think that's going to affect the conversion rate of your site massively. Now, the next product is the Pilates bar. Now, this is something that I've definitely seen similar products to this, but more so tailored towards people that want to lift something heavy and gain muscle, especially during the COVID pandemic. I saw products like this get promoted so much, but I haven't seen it be angled in the Pilates style. So this definitely caught my attention. If you just watch this video, self-explanatory what sort of product this is. So they've done a testimonial style video, which I think is brilliant. They're showing it in action. They're showing people say their honest thoughts on the product. So it's crazy to me that such a basic video has gotten so much traction, but that's 3.7 million views. If we check out the comments, filter down on the newest, we can see that it's still getting engagement currently. And this is just a trick that I like to use to see if the ad itself is still getting traction. So if you filtered it down on newest and you're still getting comments every day, it's definitely a good sign. But you can see that people are very pleased with this product. If you scroll down, I was reading this earlier, and people are interested in buying it, asking questions about it. So it's definitely something that I think has a lot of potential. And truthfully, what I like about it is that it's basically the same as this home gym workout product that I've seen be promoted a lot and did very, very well for a lot of people, but I think it's oversaturated. This interests me because it's a similar product, but it's being targeted to a different audience. So the target demographic for this is very clear. It's people who are interested in Pilates and stretching and yoga, and I think that's sort of different audience to target a product like this too. So I definitely think that's something that hasn't been massively tapped into yet. And again, guys, numbers don't lie. I mean, just looking at this, they've generated $175,000 in the past month, which is just absolutely crazy. I mean, if we just go back to their main website, it makes sense when scrolling through their website because they've done such a good job branding their product. I mean, this pink color theme seems to be what they're going for. It's consistent across all their product photos, in their design of the actual website, the buttons, and then scrolling down, you can see the GIFs. You can see check out the customer reviews, which is something that's going to increase conversion rate, worldwide shipping, fast customer service, money back guarantee. I think the money back guarantee is a big one. I think down here there was a 30-day. Yeah, I mean, the fact that they're offering a 30-day risk-free, get your money back if you're not happy is a massive, massive factor, especially when selling a product around this price range. And on top of this, the margins on this product just make this so much more appealing. I mean, $9.96 for one unit. And on their website here, they're selling one single unit for 49 GBP, which is approximately 59 US dollars. So if we take the difference, you can see here that it's approximately $49 for every single sale. Their margin on this product is absolutely massive. And to top it all off, the reviews that I'm seeing here on AliExpress are very, very positive. I know there's only 41, so again, it's not massively representative, but it's definitely a good sign. It seems that a lot of people are very satisfied with the product, which is something that you definitely want to consider, because you don't want to ship it out to people and have to refund a lot of items because people aren't happy with the quality. So definitely check this one out, guys. I mean, these numbers speak for themselves. It's just absolutely insane how many people are buying a product that is so simple. So definitely do your own research and consider adding this to your stores. And that brings us on to our next product, which is a skull molding aluminium baking pan. Now, this is obviously something that would perform very, very well for Halloween, but I genuinely think you can get away with selling this all year round. So if you have a kitchen niche website, then this is definitely something to add on to it. I think it's pretty quirky, it's pretty unique, and you can see the amount of views and traction a simple ad like this was able to achieve. Very simple, just showing it baking something, and then boom, comes out with a skull. So it's a very simple product, but I think it's gimmicky enough that you'll be able to get sales all year round. And I think the majority of the money for this sort of product is really going to be down to the upsells, because it's very, very cheaply retailed. I mean, they're retailing it here for $14.96, which is just crazy cheap. I think most of the money is really going to come from upselling them, trying to add volume discounts. So if they buy 3, they get 20% off, which is in this case what they're doing. Again, increases your order value, makes more profit for the seller. And you can see here they've really focused on that. I think that's where the money is going to be for a low ticket item like this. It's a pretty simple product. I mean, you've got some gifts here scrolling down, which is really good, and you can show it, you know, they've kind of colored in these skulls to show that you can kind of make it very, very, very perfect for Halloween. This is definitely a good one for Halloween, but again, I think over the year, if you promote this in the right way, I think you'll be able to get a lot of sales because it's got that quirky, gimmicky style to it. So taking a look at the margin, we got $8.12 as a cost, and I think if you're going to retail this more than $20, you're going to really struggle to get sales. I'd retail this at around $17.99, which I know it goes against the 3.5x rule, but in this case, I think you're not going to be able to get people to pay more for a product like this, especially considering it's so basic. And that's why I say a lot of the money is going to be in the upsell. So off one sale, you'll make just under $10 profit, but you want to promote this with volume discounts and bundles, and that is where you're going to actually make a lot of profit with a product like this. And that brings us on to our next product, which is a very, very large mop for both wet and dry use, and this right now is completely popping off. You can see this ad has gotten over 2,600 comments, 3,500 plus likes, and you can see it in action how effective it is at cleaning things. Very easy to kind of has this effect to just squeeze the water off the mop, which is really, really cool. So if we just filter this down on the newest comments, we can see that right now it's still getting traction. People are sharing it with other people. That's always a good sign. And again, numbers don't lie whatsoever. In the past month, $27,000+ has been generated from this mop. And I love products like this because it's targeting a very, very, very large market. I mean, every single homeowner will potentially be interested in a product like this, and that just means that your total addressable market is just absolutely massive for something like this. So we can see that this competitor that generates 27,000 plus has a very basic website. They've got some volume discounts here, so people buy more than one. I don't know why all this color is in different writing. These gifts are really good. I'd add a lot of gifts on my website for a product like this because it's very satisfying to see a mop like this in action and see how effective it can be. And so that's exactly what they've done. They've just added a lot of gifts, some images down here, but it's a very basic website, very easy to replicate. They have a bunch of reviews down here, and the fact that this is making $27,000 a month on this website just means that people are very attracted to a product like this. So if you came in and again made a very well branded website, you can achieve very similar results. And so taking a look at the margins, we've got $7.83 for a product like this, and they're retailing for $34.99. So if we make the difference, the profit margin on this product will be about $27. And I do think $34.99 is a good number. I personally wouldn't exceed that. I think that's very reasonable. And I think this is something for Facebook ads. I mean, trying to make an ad very similar to this, showing it in action, which again is very pleasing to watch. It's very satisfying to watch. I think we'll get a lot of traction and a lot of interest from homeowners. And if you guys want a tactic to see all the ads that this company is making, you can just go over to their page, click about, click on page transparency, see all, and then go down and click on go to ads library. So this is going to show you all the ads that this specific company is running. And obviously looking at their website, they sell a bunch of different products, so you can scroll through and find all the different angles and video styles that they've ran for the mop specifically. And that brings us on to our next product, which is an electric remote control helicopter. Now this is another gimmicky style product that I think can do very, very well. You can see that this competitor here is promoting it primarily on Facebook, and so I've gone to the ads library and searched their specific company, which you can see right here. And when you see their Facebook page, you can check out the Facebook ads library of their page, which I just showed you how to do a second ago. So you can just scroll down and see all the ads that they're running for this product, which is very basic. They're just showing it in action, but I think the product speaks for itself. I think this sort of toy is going to garnish a lot of attention, but I would personally promote this more so on TikTok. I think it's going to appeal a lot more to a younger audience, and on TikTok you'll be able to speak to that audience very, very easily with very cool videos that you can generate in your own home. And so I think this website is actually very good to take ideas from. I mean, they've done a very nice product page. They've got really good product images. They've got some reviews, even though I would add a lot more. That they've got some volume discounts. If you buy 2, you get free shipping, so you're saving some money. And they've got 2 different colors here as SKUs, but obviously I personally think this one's going to get a lot more traction just based on personal preference. It looks a lot more aesthetically pleasing. But yeah, scrolling down, this is something again I would add a lot of GIFs for, because it's really cool to watch in action, and it actually looks like a really good quality product. It just gives off that feel from the images. I mean, these aren't cheap quality images. They're not just basic ones shot with the phone. They've clearly been edited. So I think the fact that it gives off a very good quality product feel, then I think you're going to be able to sell this for a much higher retail at around $39.99. Which is a lot higher usually than you'll sell a toy. But in this case, you know, considering it's an electric remote helicopter and it looks pretty premium, I think that sort of retail price is quite reasonable. And looking at AliExpress, it's being sold for $24.99. So approximately $15 in margin is what this site is specifically making. Again, I don't think that's a very healthy margin. I would look to make at least a $20 margin on a product like this. So I'd retail it at maybe around $44.99. But to be able to get away with that, you'd have to work a lot on making the website and the branding look spick and span. And that brings us on to our 10th and final product, and that is a wireless hands-free headset specifically for bikers. So as you can see, this is something that is a very simple product, but the reason I like a product like this is because you know exactly who you're targeting. And this is something that is very durable, and that's something that's very important for bikers. It's something that is waterproof, again, very important for bikers. And you can see this ad here has gotten a lot of traction. Very, very basic video, but they've promoted it as a product that is going to be very hard to break, so its durability is kind of the angle of which they've gone with that specific video. But just going down, they've just promoted this product very well on their site. I mean, it's got crystal clear communication, very easy to use, stay connected while you're riding, you can listen to music, you can speak to people, have phone calls, it's water resistant. I mean, all these things are going to be essential, especially for people who ride bikes. And so if I was going to promote this, I would specifically use Facebook. I'd set up a campaign. I know the interest targeting that I want to set up, and that is specifically to target people who ride bikes, which will make it a lot easier. And so you know your target audience, and you can set up your ad to appeal to them. So you want to highlight its durability, which is going to be very important to them. You want to highlight the fact that it's waterproof, which again is going to be very important to them. So you want to be highlighting these benefits because you know exactly who your audience is, and those are the kind of products that can achieve a lot of sales because it's a very specific niche of audience that you're speaking to. And the margins to me are very appealing for this. I mean, on AliExpress, you can see here the reviews, first of all, are so positive. Over 10,000 sales, almost 2,000 reviews, 4.6 means that the product itself is of good quality. $14.92 is the cost of the product. This specific company is retailing it for 34 GBP, which is $41. And so if we're comparing with looking at the margin, it's about a $27 margin for every single sale of this product, which is very, very healthy for this. And there you have it, guys. So those are the top 10 products that I think genuinely have opportunity for you to make some money in November. Be sure to check the link down below to get my free PDF where I give you 25 winning product opportunities that you can sell over the coming months. And guys, I spend a lot of time trying to make these videos as value-packed as possible to help you all with your e-commerce journey as much as I possibly can. So I'd really appreciate it if you like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out with the algorithm. And if you guys have any questions about anything I've gone through in this video, feel free to shoot me a DM on Instagram and I'll be sure to help you out.